What up, what up, what up, what up, guys? To anybody out here, welcome to the Keezy fucking network. Oh my god. Alright, I hope everybody's doing blessed today. We out here on the Keezy network, talking play. You already know what it is. Where we get down here, we get a new artist popping out. You know, people dropping new shit. People that got hot shit dropping, and we just can sit down and talk. Sit down and talk, man, because we're all humans. And we see what they coming up with next, you know what I'm saying? So as y'all see the videos in the back, we got Kemyah out here, Kemyah Music, as y'all see. He pulling up with us with the big mask, Pharaoh Tings. So Kemyah, man, how you doing today, bro?
Gucci family, just can't complain, you know what I'm saying? Got a roof over my head, got a beautiful family, you know what I mean? I'm living, you know what I mean? And got some money in the bank, and I got some trees to meditate, I can't complain, life is blessed. Put out an album, you know what I mean? My people's is good, I'm good.
Yeah, I seen the project. So the project is called Original.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you think of it?
I'm gonna get straight into it. Yeah, I did listen to it. I didn't know what the fuck I was expecting, to be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck I was expecting. I was like pleasantly surprised by everything I heard. It was like different. The sounds is a little different. Not the sound, yeah. Like I hear like modern beats mixed with like contemporary, like how do you say this in English? Contemporary shit. I don't know if it's in French a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Like a little mix contemporain, you know what I'm saying? Little strings here, like.
See, that's the fucked up part about speaking two languages. Il y a des affaires que je connais seulement en français, et comme je me rappelle pas comment dire en anglais, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. Like right now, I'm trying to remember like comment est-ce qu'on dit contemporaire en anglais. Like that's fucked up.
I don't recall.
Like, hold on, let me ask my wife. Yo, contemporaire en anglais. How do you say that? What's contemporaire en anglais? I can't remember right now. Whoa, where is that in English? Contemporaire.
It's like it's une époque, though.
Yeah. Hold on, it's gonna come contemporary. That's the word, right?
Yeah. I think that is it. But like sounds like reminiscent of those old times and shit. So it's like Renaissance sounds, and like obviously a lot of like I see a lot of like African undertones in there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff from the continent. So. Before I get into the project itself, just start off like just a general background on you. Tell us about you, how you got into music, what inspired you to start music, and like
like truthfully, like I'm a trench baby. Like I grew up in the trenches, I'm from Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, but I grew up in Toronto. I grew up on the south side of Jen, 720 Chittery, so that really molded my character for a long time, you know what I mean? And then, but that's also where I was introduced to music, like growing up in a Congolese household, regardless of being in the hood, right? Like when you live in the hood in Toronto, like most of my neighbors are all, either Ghanaian, Jamaican, you know what I'm saying, or from another island, right? Like we didn't grow up with much Haitian people in the hood. So our music is usually heavily like dancehall influenced, reggae, hip hop, and then, some if you're like, from my generation, you might have started hearing some like high life and hip life and Afro beats, you know what I'm saying, from the African side of my neighbors, right? But like me growing up in a Congolese house, I was introduced to music first either through church, like from the choir, or like, the Congolese people. Like I grew up on Kofi Olomide and Werason, you get what I'm saying? So like my introduction to music was like it's funny because like it was a blend of different cultures and different sounds all at once, you know what I'm saying? That's the lovely thing about the hood. So like I'm growing up listening to Kofi, to Werason, you know what I'm saying, to some gospel music, and then to some dancehall, some reggae, some hip hop, some Ghanaian music, you know what I'm saying? So I have all these type of, musical influences and genres that I'm just growing up around, you get what I mean? And I guess like, that obviously like is reflected in my music, and from there, you get my sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do see. I did feel some little gospel undertones in there as well, in your music, on the album. Little sound.
Yeah.
A lot of
You know?
different, a lot of different sounds. So like everything you take from growing up, basically.
Yeah, literally, yeah, like just all my musical influences, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, I feel like my musical influences were still at a time where like music still had a type of soul where like even if the lyrics didn't hit you right away, just the frequency of the music,
The frequency of the melodies.
the melody is just the delivery, you know what I'm saying? It was so powerful enough that something in you was triggered. You felt something, you know what I'm saying? Music that still made you feel. You get what I'm saying? And so like that's definitely what I wanna what I am conveying in my music, you know what I'm saying? Expressing in my music. You know, like that's why I also don't just stick to one genre, you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying
Yeah,
to
it's
be
definitely not just one
labeled
genre.
as a rap artist, but I want to be labeled as an artist, you know what I'm saying? So there is no ceiling. You never know what I'm gonna come with. Just know it's gonna be fire. That's the only guarantee you have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Can you tell us a bit about like your creative process? How you get down in the studio, though? How does a
Shit.
song get made? Ah,
Truthfully, like to be honest, like my process, like I have to meditate. I have to be in a state of meditation. I gotta smoke. I gotta be with my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be in a deep state of meditation. And you know, like I got a set of producers that I like right now that have been favorites. So I'll just I'll go to their catalog of work. And when something strikes me, it's like, all right, boom, this is what I'm gonna work on. And then depending on what comes out in that moment determines whether it's just going to be one song or if it's going to be or that one song is going to be the beginning of a project, you know what I'm saying? And then when I get in the studio though, like it's always the same people in the booth. Like I'm a low-key kind of guy. I don't like interruptions. I don't want my energy fucked up, so it's my wife, my engineer, and then one of my niggas. If not, it's just me, my wife, and my engineer, they are there. And then my children are usually there too, like obviously. But if them are not there, they're with family, and then it's just me, wife, here, and the engineer.
I mean that's dope that you bring the kids out to the studio, let them see let them see the process and everything, let them see everything.
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot of people that have kids and that make music, and they'll just like they'll take the studio as like the studio is my getaway from my kids, type shit.
Yeah.
And like
No, for me, it's like it's bonding time too. Like let my children see like this is what your father does. You know what I mean? And then furthermore, like like music heightens your senses. It opens different parts of your psyche, especially like when the music is like highly conscious and shit, right? And then probably like what if one of my children are really into music but they don't know it yet? Bringing them to the studio already puts them on that path, that purpose in life. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, let them see that. Let them see that vision of things, and like decide they can decide for themselves after that. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They see the process too, should they ever want to get into it. Like, okay, it's not just fun and games. There's a work process that goes behind this. There's a,
the fun only happens afterwards.
You get what I'm saying? So,
a lot of people don't get that. It's a lot of work. Like, it ain't no fun. It ain't fun. It ain't fun. It's fun, but it's not fun to a certain extent.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's not fun. But it's fun,
it's like the same thing here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here on Twitch and all these things. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's fun, but it's not fun. It's a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, it's work, But at the end of the day, like if what you feel you're called to do truly has purpose, you know what I'm saying? Then the work that has to be done,
it ain't nothing.
As much as it's a lot of work, it never feels like work. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That is a very good fact on that. You say your wife's always at the studio with you and whatnot. So like, she works in the machine as well. Does she work?
My wife is a stylist actually. My wife's a stylist. You know what I'm saying? She's my stylist. She's a designer.
Machine, okay.
You freaking she's about to get her PhD in astrology too. She's a queen of many hats. You know what I'm saying? She's a nutritionist too. Fuck, man. What else is she not?
Things are shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just having that phenomenal like energy around, like especially when I'm creating, you get what I'm saying? It just like it puts me in a state of consciousness where it's like what I'm gonna put on a record too has to be able to enlighten her. as much as it enlightens other people, you know what I'm saying? Especially like, you know, a driven woman like herself who's like, you know, on this just level of elevation, you know, when she's gonna go listen to my music as her husband, as her best friend, as her nigga, you get what I'm saying? Like is it elevating her? Is it giving life to her? Is it like making her want to be greater? Or is it just like, man, my nigga's just here wasting time doing this shit, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, just say.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I gotta keep that energy with me at all times, you know what I'm saying?
I get you, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Little fun question for you here. Because I see your music and like, who would you say, if you're gonna collaborate with someone right now, like, who do you like, top three collaborators, people you want to collaborate with? For your own process.
Anita Baker, Michael Jackson.
Alive.
Oh shit, alive, eh?
Come on, it's too easy like that.
Oh man, alive.
They have to be alive, bro. They have to be alive.
Yeah, Hove, yeah, I'd like to collab with Hove. Who else? There's this shorty in the States. Her name is Now. I love her voice. Yeah, like Nao. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I could be butchering the shit out of her name, but I think it's Now. But like, yo, cause her voice, c'est du feu. She's deadly, fam. She's deadly. I would love to just have her on a record, just her doing some harmonies and shit. Shit, who else? Said Hove, her. Yeah, facts. I do a track with Kendrick. You get what I'm saying?
I felt like you were gonna say Kendrick.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
you'll be the next one that will be lined up to what you do, kind of thing.
Yeah, facts. I could definitely see me and that guy on the track for sure. Fuck, I think. Who did I say? Hove. Now Kendrick. Shy Wisdom. She's from Toronto, you know. Her and I done a track way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember where that track is, but she's insane. Her vocals and her content, silly. You know what I'm saying? You should interview her next time. She's sick with the shits. You know what I mean?
Shy Wisdom.
Yeah, this shit's fire. You know what I mean? What is that, 4? You said 5? Oh, 5? Oh, really? Who's the fifth one? Who's somebody else I do a track with? Fuck. There's not a lot of music that I like out there.
I see her. I think I've seen her name before.
Oh shit, I probably want to do a track with Mayu that just dropped recently. What's her name? Skilly Bang, the Crocodile TCU. That guy's hard as fuck.
Skilly Bang? I never heard of him.
You never heard of Skilly Bang? Oh my gosh! And you think that I live under a rock?
I live under a well-lit rock.
Is it Skilly too? Am I butchering his name too? See, fuck, come on.
I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Skilly, just YouTube Crocodile Teeth. You know what I'm saying? The original article, just YouTube Crocodile Teeth and then spell Skilly, Skilli.
Skilly Bang.
Yeah, okay, Skilly Bang. Yeah, alright, but yeah, that guy's sick. He's fucking hard. He's one of the hardest fucking reggae artists I've heard in a long time.
Okay, you see, that's why I don't listen to that much reggae. There goes my problem. I can't sing because
I listen to reggae every now and then. I guess he's a dancehall artist, but like, you know, but still, yeah, you know, fuck, he's a dancehall artist, but you know, it's shit. The point is he's hard. this guy is
check him out.
Fire,
definitely put him on the list.
Check out that true Crocodile Teeth. Holy fuck, that guy is nuts.
And you told me about your mask, bro.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Get to the mask. I don't know about the mask. I hopped into your IG live yesterday, but then I got busy, and then you had started talking about the mask. But I don't know nothing about the mask. What's up with the mask?
So
I'm
yeah.
looking back at the video. I see first you had a lion mask. I gotta skip these goddamn ads in the back. Lion mask and shit. I like which I fuck with the lion mask. The lion is my favorite. Like
Oh
out
yeah.
in the grand scheme of it, yeah. And in the animal
Mhm.
kingdom, the lion is my
Mhm.
that's my spirit animal.
Okay.
But
That's weird.
where you get with the so yeah, what's up with the mask?
So well, first the idea is that like I want people to focus on the music and not the individual, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just the focus point is what I'm saying in the music, right? The content, you know what I'm saying?
But
And
don't you?
and and not and not who I am and how I look. But however, right, by covering my face and putting on a mask too, it makes you be like, ew, who the fuck is this nigga with the mask? What does he do? Then you have to either way now go check out the music and then listen to what I'm saying so that you get what I'm doing. You get what I mean?
It's kind
And
of
then
like the MF Doom effect.
facts, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then secondly, like, on a spiritual level, right? Like in a lot of ancient African tribes, right? Like, I'm Congolese, so like even in ancient Congolese tribes, there's rituals that were practiced where like, the mask wearer would be wearing the mask of a god or an entity or a spirit, and they dance around certain elements, and and then they would believe that they had invoked this said entity, god or spirit. You know what I'm saying? By wearing the mask, and that god, spirit, or entity would then deliver a message or give a blessing or a warning or whatever is needed to that kingdom, tribe, or group of people throughout that ritual, right? And so for me, I feel like, my music has the spirit of every African god, you know what I'm saying? Hence why I call my genre of music Afro Rebel. You know what I'm saying? It's African in nature, it's conscious, it's spiritual, it's gangster, it's rap, it's hip hop, it's dance, and you know what I'm saying? But it's also rebellious. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going against the status quo and, what niggas have been told to be the truth. You get what I'm saying? And so coming with that energy at the same time, I felt like the best way to represent my music was to have the mask or the face of the Egyptian god of war. You get what I'm saying? Who happens to also be a lion. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like a lion also represents my spirit the best. You get what I'm saying? A lion could be calm, tender, loving, or you make the wrong move, that motherfucker would tear your head off. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
you gotta know how to approach the lion. You gotta respect the lion, and I feel like that's how Africa as a whole and African people should be seen. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to how we are seen now. And so, yeah.
Just want to say a quick shout out to the events in the chat right now. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to tuning in. Shout out to the Lakers.
Oh, that's the producer. What up, cuz?
Shout out to Vince. Yeah. He out here. Yo, we're watching. We're watching you too, man. We need you to drop a tape. We need you to drop a beat tape, man. Drop the shit down. Let the artist run through
Oh,
it.
yes. You just gotta do that shit.
Gotta do that.
Guys like me be stuck in you guys' pages waiting for stuff like that. Drop that.
Drop that, bro. Drop that. I had another question for you here.
Yeah, it's cracking.
Was it? I'm listening to. Yeah, the album is good. What are you listening to in the events? My track is a fucking connection. That's my shit.
Oh yeah.
That's my shit.
That's funny. That's Shaq shit too, Why did that one hit you? Why did that one hit you more than any other track? Let me know. Let me know why that one.
To be able to say that, I have to replay it again. But it was the first one that popped out to me, and I stayed with me, and I went back to
Okay.
it. Like I played
Okay.
through the whole album one time,
Mm-hmm.
so I know what I'm listening to. And then,
Yeah.
but even when I was at the end, so when I got to what was the last track, Divine Dynasty. I got to Divine Dynasty, and I was like, yo, but
All right.
connection
You
is
gotta go back
hard.
to connection.
Connection, I don't know. I don't know. It feels there's the one that speaks to me the most, I guess.
Hard. I fuck with that. It's fire. I like that. That's crazy.
Because I've been thinking about music, like sometimes it takes me like a few times to listen, but it's always the one that
Mhm.
catches me, and like I like to sing along. You know what I'm saying? So the
Mhm.
one that I feel like I'm gonna sing along to the best is the one I'm most likely gonna like the most. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Facts.
Which
Yeah,
which in
connection
this
is
case I think
definitely
is
a thing
connections.
around too.
Melody.
Yeah.
I love melodies.
Yeah, I
Longest
feel you. I
melodies.
feel you. That's how good music starts, right? It's the melody that catches somebody, right? Before you hear anything else or feel anything else, it's the melody that gets you in a groove. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm. If you weren't doing this music shit, what would you be like? What would be your next calling?
The shit that I stopped doing to do the music.
Ah, I can get that. I can get that.
Yeah.
What do we do? You like? Did you have performances? Like how you performed at at like some big places and whatnot? Performed around?
Yeah, it's been a good minute since I
I
performed. It's
mean,
probably been like
obviously, it's
a year,
definitely been a
a
minute.
year and a half,
There's been
you
a whole
know.
pandemic, right? There's been a pandemic for 2 years. Let's not forget that. There's been a whole
Right,
pandemic,
so
but like
yeah.
before the pandemic, like I know a lot of people, their stuff got slowed down because of that. Like people had shows locked for a year or two, and then
Yeah, well, like the during the pandemic, like that's when I was gonna drop my first album, right? But like we kind of had to like we dropped it later, right? And we had to push our date, it kind of pushed a lot of shit behind, you know what I mean? But
uh-huh.
it is what it is. But like my last performance was at Toronto City Hall, actually. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's nice. That's big.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that was my last performance, Toronto City Hall.
And do you think the pandemic? I mean, obviously it slowed down your coming out, but do you think the pandemic kind of helped you work on music as well? 'Cause I know there's
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
people there's some people that said that it helped them, and some people it was just detrimental to them. You know, so
No, wow.
there's yeah,
And
yeah,
it was
'cause
beneficial for me, man. It was very beneficial, actually. You know what I'm saying? And like, it just gave me more, like, just
how's
gave
it
me
gone for you?
the like, truthfully, like I'm always with my family. You know what I'm saying? So like that's always my first source of inspiration, and like in a sense, I was really unaffected by COVID because like I don't live in the city no more, right? Like like I live on the outskirts. You know what I mean? Like I live around nature and shit. So like like I wake up to like a different type of meditation. You know what I'm saying? And so
Hmm.
like being blessed enough to be able to work in that type of fluidity and that type of energy, right? Like it was much easier for me to lock in, and it was much easier for me to be focused on the message I wanted to deliver. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm. Definitely, definitely. All right, I have a little trailer for a video here coming out. Yeah,
Yeah,
Shango.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna post that tomorrow. I didn't even post that shit yet, so I guess you're playing it for the first time.
Oh, so we're getting an exclusive. Exclusive. I always get an exclusive. I try to get an exclusive. Ah, now I'm excited. Let's fucking go. So this is coming out. The trailer's coming out tomorrow. But when is the video coming out? When are you guys planning on dropping this?
I'm gonna drop the video in August. You know what I'm saying? Let the
August.
album, like let the album cement with people. Let the articles come out and whatnot. And let people really digest the album, and then we can start popping out with some visuals to support the album. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay, 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 okay. If you could change something about the music industry, what would it be?
If I could share something about the music
Change.
industry,
If you could change
if
something.
I could change,
Yeah.
ooh,
Not one thing. One thing you can change.
what would I change about the music industry?
You're in the
Uh,
industry, right? So if you could change one thing, what would you change?
it's a good question. It's just there's so much shit that you want to change, but like you can sum
That's
it
why
up
I
into
got.
one thing. It's like,
That's
well,
why I gotta be
good.
one thing. That's why I gotta be one thing. Choose one out of all of them.
You know what? I guess it's simple. Like just more transparency for upcoming artists, for them to really comprehend the business side of the industry and not just the creative side. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of artists come into the game, right? Like it's like, I'm creative, I'm talented, I got this talent, and it's gonna get me a deal, or it's gonna get me whatever, it's gonna get me, whatever their musical goal is. But a lot of people don't have any comprehension of the business side. You know what I'm saying? And like I was one of those people. You know what I mean? So I had to take time to learn, and I'm still learning. You know what I mean? But it's like, if there was much more transparency, you know what I mean, I think it'd make it easier for a lot of people who are really passionate about this shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So basically, education, if I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah, I guess if you could summarize it in one word, yeah, like more accessible education. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that there isn't any accessible education at all. There's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people putting in a lot of good work. Trying to educate artists a lot. There's a lot of, like, there's the up next page. You know what I'm saying? He's always giving out gems for artists. You know what I'm saying? There's A&Rs like Shaq, always giving out free game and gems. To help educate artists. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people, doing their part. There's places like the Remix Project. I'm not sure if they're still around. You know what I'm saying? But they do their part to help educate, artists on these do's and don'ts of the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. So I got the trailer here. Let's see. Use Google Ads. You don't like Google Ads.
That shit came up from my Google. That should be sensitive as fuck. This nigga spoke over there. My Google replied this one.
A little bit earlier. For you, Nervan said it would be the ownership. For him, it will be the more ownership of the masters for producers.
Oh yeah, he's a producer.
Artists need, artists need their masters.
That shit's
Be my charge as a free man now. Toxic with who you'll get gunned down. My dog them tell me to just calm down.
Yeah, this one is it's a doozy one. Yeah, so I have to. I know what I'm gonna do. So I know what I'm gonna do. Sometimes I just don't think through. I just don't think ahead sometimes.
I don't say that. If you say you don't think, you won't think.
No. No. So sometimes you don't think doesn't mean you don't think. Just because you make a mistake, sometimes don't mean you're gonna make the mistake all the time. The point is to learn. The point is to learn.
But when you speak, you know what I'm saying, you create, whether you believe it or not. So the more you speak and say I don't think sometimes, well, the more frequently you won't think sometimes. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like producers are hella underrated in the industry. Of course, they really are.
Absolutely. Producers
It's
are not appreciated at all.
not
Niggas don't
appreciated
care
in
about
the
the
industry.
producers. But I also feel like, artists need to make more of an effort to have relationships with producers, but also vice versa. Like, producers made the effort to have relationships with artists. You know what I'm saying? There's producers who, like, I heard the argument the other day that like the reason why a lot of artists don't have relationships with producers is because, like, upcoming producers, they spam. I'm like, but artists, you guys do the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
But the
So,
spam
like,
what? Spam their beats? What else is supposed to do?
like, how else are they gonna get you to hear it? You know what I'm saying? Like, just like you want to be given a chance, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give a producer a chance. You never know. That nigga might have a catalog that's your whole style. You know what I'm saying? 130 beats, and he's like, I'm looking to work with a motherfucker. Boom. You know what I'm saying? But you never know until you give a nigga a chance, right? So
It's true.
I'm
You
always
never know
listening to
until
beats.
you never know until you give people the chance. That is true.
Yeah, I'm always listening to beats. You know what I mean? Whenever I get the chance, I'm always listening to beats. You know what I mean?
I love hearing the melodies. If your beats got melodies, your boy's happy. I'm very simple man. Very simple man. I like things very simple, to be honest. All right, let's check this trailer out. It's a little quick thing. I'm excited to see what the full version of the video is gonna be.
Yeah, the video's gonna be crazy. Oh, you can see it over there, right? Cool. I can't see it, but shit, I seen it already, so it's cool.
If you had it, it's playing in the back. It's playing in the back right now.
Alright, watch that shit.
Oh, I like the colors.
Be my charge as a free man now. Toxic with who you'll get gunned down. My dog them tell me to just calm down.
Bring it back one time. Bring it back one time.
Be my charge as a free man now. Toxic with who you'll get gunned down. My dog them tell me to just calm down.
These visuals are looking nice.
Respect them.
The visuals are looking nice. Makes me want to go back to the track right now. I want to go back to the track, dog. That's what I love about videos, man. Videos, they make you want to go back to music. That's why you gotta drop the. That's why you gotta drop the audio first and then drop the video a couple of weeks after. Not too far, not too far, because they can't forget about the song.
Exactly.
People can't forget about the song. They still need to have it in their head, and then the video comes and they're like, "Oh fuck, that track's not so good." And they're back to it again. This is that was an. I like the who shot that from that. Who shot that?
All my videos are shot by the same guy, man. My guy at Phase 4 Productions.
Okay, Phase 4 Productions. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all go check that out. Y'all go check them out. Wow, this was nice.
Yeah, he's cold with the camera and the edits, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
edits. He don't play.
The edits are real nice. I can't even lie. Like this video's playing in the background now, and I'm watching this. Like,
yeah, it's crazy because niggas be asking me if I use a green screen. I say, nah, bro, we're out of nature in different places. I bring my script to this guy, I give him my idea. He goes, yeah, I could make this effect, I could make this work, I could do that. I said, I bet.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like that, it's done.
Just like that, man. Yeah, because it's cold with the camera. He knows what he's doing.
Her name is Sage. What's this white guy doing? I'm looking at this video and there's this white guy taking pictures. What was that about? Because I can't hear.
What white guy?
That's the video for Ritual. Featuring Sun.
Oh, okay.
And there's just this white guy going around with this camera and he has his mask on and he's running with his camera and like taking.
Yeah. So in the video, the concept is supposed to be an undie, right? Like, following us around, thinking we're stupid, like we don't see him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Now Anubis just got him.
Exactly. We summon the spirits and then deal with the matters. Yeah.
Okay. Now I understand the track without even having to listen to it. I understand the track without even having to listen to it, man. Shit. That's what's up. When the video can speak for the track, that's lit.
Yeah. It's different, you know what I'm saying?
It's a different vibe. Where'd you shoot this?
I usually use like not more than 2 locations. Where did we shoot Ritual? It was there's a place in the East End beside Morningside Park. Well, not beside Morningside Park. Morningside Park's further down on Ellesmere, but it's close to the Bluffs. But I don't remember what the hell it's fucking called. I'm not from the East, but yeah, there's these old like Greek statues and shit like that over there. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the edge of the cliff and you can see the water and shit. Like there's a bunch of nice artistic spots over there, and so figured Ritual wearing the mask of gods. It's the best place to be shooting it in the city, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What's that? Yeah, we've been out here. Damn. The time ran true. I didn't even see the time go by. We've been here for 45 minutes.
Oh shit, there it is. Already? Yeah.
You've been talking for 45 minutes. That's crazy. I didn't even see the
This
time.
is a solid interview, dog.
That's
I
what's
didn't
up.
even realize that was crazy.
That's what's up. And I
Yeah,
don't
it's
even
a
have all
solid
my
question.
materials, so it's blessed.
Say what? Yeah, it was a solid question, guys. I thought you had all your shit. I didn't even realize I get through the whole thing. It's crazy.
Bro, like I said, I had some things that were missing. Um, but hey, it's all right, man. The show was blessed. I enjoyed the talk I had with you. I thought I was gonna have to stretch it out, but I got everything. Bro, this was blessed. I can't wait till you drop the next thing you drop. I can't wait till you drop the next thing. Pull up on the channel again, and you need to start playing some video games sometimes. You know, like that's some
I
it's a
know,
different type
I
of
got,
meditation. Sometimes
I
it's a
know,
different type
I
of
gotta find the
meditation.
time. I gotta get back into it. The last time I
Like,
played video games, I played it was years ago. I had a PlayStation 2. I was playing a James Bond game that came with the
best,
PlayStation 2.
that's best console ever, dog. Best console ever.
Yeah, that shit was hard. Like that's the last time I played games. You know what I mean? Like I had that, and I had and I got NBA 2K. What
2K.
year was it? I think it was 2K16. I think, you know what I mean. But like that's what I had. I had a James Bond game, 2K16, and some Hulk game. Yeah, I mean, like beating up some ages. Like I had like very basic games, but like I was into them shits though. You get what I mean? Like
But like,
determined.
see, man's like you, okay, man like you like Google Ghost of Tsushima. Okay,
Ghost
I
of Tsushima.
yeah,
Send me that
you're
shit.
gonna
Send me that shit. You gotta
bro.
send me that.
It's visually striking. It's beautiful. It's set in Japan.
Okay.
I forgot which island, but Tsushima Islands or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the fuck. And like just the scenery itself is beautiful. It's about like a samurai during the
And I
Mongol
must
invasion.
imagine how much freaking the graphics must have even upgraded from the last time I've actually played it.
Oh my god!
It's just
You look at this like it's a movie,
probably
dog.
gonna play.
Like you're watching a movie, fam. Sometimes you're playing these things, you're like, it's a movie.
That's
Nah, but
crazy. Okay.
because I know that it's good as well for like the mental sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's good for the mental. I see you meditate and whatnot. That's a way of meditation sometimes where you can find something like you really tune into, or it's just fun.
Okay, yeah, no, I know. I got like I said, a lot of my niggas play video games, and like that's their same like state of mind. Like when we talk games, like the rare times like that I'm there to talk games, they'd be like like it's another way for them to de-stress the whole meds. I'm just like, all
Exactly.
right,
Like,
cool. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck with that because like even when I used to play like when I played 2K, a lot of times I found that I played it at times when like I felt irritated or stressed or whatever the case is, and like I found it did calm me down. You get what I mean? Like it just brought down my level of wrath. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, cool. I can reason now. I can converse. You know what I mean? I can, I'm Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
hmm yeah, it's really what it's about. Just like being in a good mental state of mind. Obviously, sometimes when things piss niggas off and shit. Sometimes, sometimes it be
It's a good escape
bugging.
too, right?
Sometimes it
So
be
that's
bugging and
why that
shit.
shit's cool too.
But
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? It's a good escape on that level too. When niggas be angry, you can escape and like you don't want to go outside and fuck somebody up. You can do it in the game. You know what I'm saying?
you hop in GTA, go rob a car, shoot somebody. GTA is the perfect game for that.
Oh, GTA is the freaking what is that? Grand Theft
Grand
Auto?
Theft
That
Auto,
shit. Man, that's crazy. I remember
bro,
that game.
that shit's still continuing.
Wow, we're like, what number
Drop
is it
it.
at now? What
They're
number
at
is that at
five.
now? I remember
Now they're
Grand.
at five. Now they're at five. But they're
Wow,
about to come out with the six in like a year or two, maybe. I don't know. They're loafing.
that's crazy.
They're loafing on it.
Wow.
Their van said,
That,
"Imagine if you and him had a song." Well, get working, bro.
me and who?
Their vans.
What did you say? Say that
Never
again?
ends. Sorry, never ends. I've been reading the name wrong this whole time. Never ends.
Oh, the
Imagine.
producer.
Yes,
What
yes.
did you say? What's this? What
He
did he say? I
said.
can't see no comments.
He said, "Imagine if me and Kemyah did a song."
Why imagine we could make that shit happen? You know what I'm saying? As soon as I'm working on the next project, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, I'm already listening to some of your beats. You get what I mean? Like, You know what I mean? But like the way I listen to beats, like you know, like I got a process too, you know. So, but don't worry, like I'm gonna get to your whole catalog, and eventually you're gonna get a DM from me. So you know, and don't imagine, you know what I'm saying? That shit gonna happen.
Or just flood the man with beats.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I think you have my email, right? Just keep
You have the
sending me
emails?
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Send the
Keep
shits.
sending me shit. Fly
I
them
love
shits
this.
over.
I love this. Well, Kemyah, man, I appreciate you for pulling up on the Keezy Network.
Yeah, you already
Thank you very
know.
much for being here,
Yeah.
man. I can't wait for you to drop that video. And next time for the next project, you know, we got you again. But
Yeah,
next time,
love.
next project's gonna be when, like what, a few months in a year? What is it? What's it looking like?
Man. Right now,
Have you even started working? Are you
you
just?
know, you see me like my level of like the way I work, like I already have like I think like 6 other albums ready to go, but it's about which one I'm gonna drop next, right? But like right now I'm on original, so I gotta stay on that album. If I deviate just a little, I'm
Yeah,
already
yeah,
gonna start
yeah. Of
going
course,
on
of
the
course, of
shit,
course,
you
of
understand? So
course.
I have the other albums just on stash right now, you know, let this one work and then boom, I'll drop the next one, you know what I mean?
You said you sound very unique. So he said your sound is very unique. I'm gonna need to level up hella.
I say no more, you know what I'm saying? Come with the cookups, man. You know what I mean?
Come cooking, get cooking, bro. All right, I'm gonna close the stream, guys. Thank you for tuning in. YouTube, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, get these fucking numbers up. Don't forget to fucking listen to original. Just banging. My favorite song on it is Connection. I'll check it out. Tell me what your favorite song is, man. Let's get it.
Good.